Welcome back for 32nd class and 32nd chapter from MySQL database. Okay, so here we will be looking into this gets more and more complex. This is kind of actually overall SQL. If you go to all these lectures, it's kind of giving you touch base on everything as a tester, as a developer, as an architect, and as an administrator. But it's good to know. It's only good to know. So here we'll go ahead with full text search. Okay. So here let's see what this. We'll just copy this query actually. So here what we are trying to do here is we are trying to search full text. Now this query doesn't work, so we don't have this table, but we can modify it. Oh, that's it. So here we can modify it up to for our convenience. Let's use a different table. All right, let's use at least one example in this class so that we just will not so here what we are trying to do here, set search terms where you are assigning some variable called database programming, and select match title against in natural language. Okay, so these are the columns from book. Okay, so we don't have that table as such. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, it's a very good question. So here what we'll do here is go to the tools. We'll just use this tools has many. Oh no, wait, it's supposed to have a lot of, which table had so many columns, right? There's some data, right? Cool. People. You know what? Let's go to the tools actually. Just have this tools. Okay, but we don't have this. Let's see what's there in the tools actually. And see, before running this query we want to know. Okay, so these are the tools we have, and we want to see here. So we want to search. Okay, we want to text search in this tools data. So what we want to term, see there's a lot of tools here, so we want to use a screwdriver. Let's try to think as screwdriver. So we'll use this here, screwdriver, and we use select match. What match? I think this is okay. Tools, and get this tool, and that's it. I'm just not worrying about that. So I don't think this would work, but let's find out. Title. Yeah. Two. This is column name, so you want to use this column name. Okay, can't find the full text index matching the column list. So that's good. That means query did run, but it's saying is you cannot find that matching thing. Full text. Used full text, right? there's only one thing, so you might use, I use like operator if I want to find a text. I'll not use this. So this won't work because if you had this one, we don't have. So oh yeah, its index is not there, right? Yeah. So that was the reason it was not working, because there was no index for that. So you have to create index called title. Too bad. So index. So you know what? Let's do that then. Let's create index. You know how to create index, right? Select. Oh no. Is it? Just did in previous chapter, remember? Create index. So we just create index. The index name uses tool, and on which table you want to put as, and we are using tools here, okay? Tools. Alright. So here create, okay, we want to create unique index. So we'll create unique index and create unique index tools on tools. Which column? Which column do you want? 2. Let's find out here what's the index. Okay, so we don't have that. So this query should run. Okay, so I created an index. I'll just go. Now we'll go back to our query here, and let's find out what we are trying to match here. Because of that index side, you cannot you cannot do this. You cannot create search full text search. Okay, so you want that. I'm not sure this works again or not. Too bad it didn't, because we used the wrong query. Supposed to use this query. Called title and so this is the complex part of this. So this should have been more detail level actually, little bit, but we didn't have this. So you need this index to run this, and I can't find full text index in the column list. Okay, without index you cannot actually run this. Okay, so the similar way boolean search and the multi-column full search, you need indexes created for that. So for that we don't have indexes. Oh, we actually try to create, supposed to work. Okay, let's try to do this again. You know what, first we'll drop that, because we have drop index in the tools, on, we did this dropping, right? Index index name is tools. No, it's tool, right? Yeah. Tool, and once we drop on tools, so this should drop it. Okay, so this is gone. Now we what we'll do here is we'll try to do this one. If this query doesn't work, then don't worry about it. No, we'll not worry about it, because this is complex when you do alter table, tools, add full text index. Okay, full text index title as tool. Because we are title, for every title we are using tools, right? So let's do this. Loading. Too much time. Okay. Alright. Great. Now we will try to just use this one. Now we'll run this query. Okay, so should work. Now it's not supposed to show that we don't have index, because we now have index. So, oh, it worked! Yay! So here the point is, okay, we are doing yes. No, there's no. Not search from a screwdriver. Yeah, there is screwdriver. Here you go. Alright, so we understood this one, right? Okay. You know, let's understand what we have done actually. Okay. No, I understood something here. We will see what we did here. So in order to use full text search, first and foremost thing is you need to have indexes inside it. If you don't have indexes, it will throw an error saying that there is no index of them. Okay, so what we did was we created a indexes saying that alter table. Okay, this is book is a table name, so we used tools and added full text index called full text, title index called tool. I created tool because we are using tool. Alright, so here what we are trying to do here is we are trying to search a text called screwdriver. Okay, since I know there is a term called screwdriver in my table, but I want to search it, right? I want to search it. Why do I have to search it? I'll use like operator, right? And this is not, but that's not the point. The point is when you have a paragraph of data, then the like operator doesn't work. You want to use this full text. Okay, that is the important thing. Okay, so we'll not go in detail on that because I'm not sure how those things works, because that's a whole different ocean together. The way that the character sets, you have just a lot of things. So okay, so here what you are doing is set, you are creating a variable and assigning that variable as screwdriver. We did here as screwdriver. Did we? Oh, you know what? We just updated before. Just get something. So okay. So these are this these keywords actually. Select match tool. You are telling the tool against the search term in natural language mode. This is a keywords in MySQL, so you have to use this always. This is the table, so I removed this one. I'm sorry, this is the columns. I removed this. If you have this real columns, you can put this column. No big deal. From the table name, where you want to match it with that particular column name, this is not the column name, this is actually your index name. Okay, this is the index against the search term in this order by. Okay, you're using order by. Again, this is the index name you're using, this is not the column technically. Okay, and against is, so this is what we are trying to do here. What we are trying to do, searching full text search. This is called full text search, and we successfully did that. Getting screwdriver is there in the 2. Score is 1. I don't know what's that score is all about. So that's the that's a full text search. But yeah, but I would real-time I'd use this like operator, but there is a reason to have this full text search. For example, there's a set of characters. Let's say you're writing a story of 200 pages, like we are working on 200 pages, and you want to find some letters in that. So you want to go through index only, right? Without index you can't do it. So that's the reason you need to create index. Right. This was a long work. So this guy is supposed to give this one first and then show this, rather than showing this. Alright, it's pretty complicated. Alright, so similarly you can do for simple boolean search too. You can do that boolean search, and then similarly you can do for multi-column full text search. Okay, so the same query, you can use similar query for multi-column and for boolean. Okay, so that's pretty much, and we'll go for the next chapter. Okay, guess what, we'll just say that 31, this is 31, this is 32, right? I didn't create, let's create a folder here. And this is full text search .sql, and this is for your handout, will be useful. I mean, if it is useful for you, so you can use it and try it. Try to see if it works for other tables. There's a lot of tables here. You can find out, see if it works for you. Okay, so that's pretty much, and I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching.